Welcome back to No Direction Detail. I'm Brian.
And I'm Aaron.
And we have a fun show for you today. So we're going to look into our emails. We're going to dig in because we had some this time. You guys are listening. Thank you very much. And what is it asking us to cover today?
Dear Mr. Brian, I have seen a lot of things online about cleaning seatbelts. I have seen you pull them out of a vehicle and pressure wash them. I thought that was a great idea. Why do some say it's a liability and will damage them? I personally don't believe that, but maybe you can shed some light on it. I believe that an APC or a good interior cleaner will do the job without harm. Thank you.
It is a very touchy subject, and each manufacturer has their own rules because the material, if treated wrong or treated aggressively, can break down and be a liability. Liability is now that is true. There is a liability. And I have used pressure washers, I've used some harsh cleaners, but most manufacturers want you to do it a certain way, and I'm going to show that today. I've used pressure washers on my seatbelts for my personal cars. I've never had a problem. It's never broken down. The materials have never frayed. It's never looked or felt any different. But because of liability, and everybody is sue happy these days, if you're doing this for a living, not for yourself, you need to abide by some of the guidelines, and I'll show you those guidelines. It's just
some people live in their cars. They're eating on their way to work and whatever. I mean, you would think that cleaning a seatbelt is kind of an important part of a detail.
It is, but they only want you to go so far with the material. And I'll explain all that in just a couple minutes, what they do and don't want you to do. We're also going to cover some really fun information about TV shows and actors that didn't really make it out of the 80s and 90s. You guys know exactly who. I bet some already popped into their mind already.
Basically, what it is, we're doing a series. So this is a series for the next 3 months, and we're doing one-hit wonders, TV edition, which means you could either be an actor that didn't survive, being what you were, or you were a TV show that deserved a second season that never got renewed. Never got renewed, even though it probably
just like our show here.
Hint, hint, the overlords. Speaking of the overlords, why don't we pay some bills?
Got to pay some bills.
First of all, thank you for tuning in to No Direction Detail and being hosted by the House of Rags. Make sure you support the show. If you like the show, click on the link below and use No Direction 10 to save yourself some cheddar and support the show. So.
And you might be wondering why there's bags of garbage food in front of us here.
So this is the first of 3 burger wars. So today we're going Burger King versus McDonald's. Head to head, which has the better burger or French fry or chicken nugget or whatever it is. We're going to keep score, and the winner advances to the final round, and that'll be in 2 months.
By the way, you guys know that I don't have a sense of smell, but I could feel the oil seeping into my lungs from these bags. It's actually seeping through the bags. You guys know that I do not fancy fast foods. I weigh the same that I did in high school, and that's because of a strict diet and exercise, and this is making me a little queasy.
Yeah, I've completely cut myself off from all that. I don't know if you've been able to tell from episode 1 to episode 9.
I am very proud of you.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
I've lost 70 pounds.
Yeah. Yep.
And it's from staying away from this stuff.
Yeah.
Faux show.
A lot of dedication and having some goals, man. Proud of you.
Thanks, sir. What do you say we get started?
This is not going to help today.
No.
But
you torture me. It's like, oh, I don't do hot foods, and yet here we're doing hot foods. Oh, I don't do this, and yet,
I got to tell you, I think I'd rather go back to the canned meats than this stuff.
Potted meat. Potted meat.
All right, guys, let's get started with the seatbelt cleaning. Let me pull a car in, and I want to go over what most manufacturers, and they all have different rules, recommend that you do for seatbelts. Okay, the first thing you want to do, obviously, is pull these all the way out and have a clip so you can clamp the belt so it doesn't retract all the way in while you're trying to do your work. And as simple as that. So it's all hanging out. This one's not in horrible shape, but you can see the staining there. Now, yeah, compared to down here, one stain down here, but it's a pretty big difference. Body oils, if you're a smoker, you got smoke. So I gotta tell you, I've done videos of my personal vehicles where I take this, I take it on the outside of the car and I strap it down and I pressure wash the living crap out of it.
Yeah.
Manufacturers don't want you to do that. They also don't want you to take it out and put it in a bucket and soak it in a chemical that could break all this down and get it clean. They also don't want you to use crazy aggressive cleaners or APCs or bleach or paint thinner, you know, if you get drip paint on here. So
Available at the House of Rags.
yeah, give a little information on this and I'll tell you how to.
Oh, well, this is Phoenix COD's Typhon interior cleaner. It's also an odor neutralizer. We talked about it a little bit before, a couple of episodes back when BioBombs was here. But it is a phenomenal, safe, gentle, but very, very effective interior cleaner. And
Plastics, cloth, all materials.
And it's highly concentrated, so we definitely recommend, you know, to be in accordance with the guidelines, like 5 to 1 if it's a
5
bad
to 1,
stain.
3 to 1.
10 to 1 if it's not so bad. But yeah, it makes for a very, very safe, gentle cleaner.
Yeah, so that would be perfect. You know, no, you name it, chlorine, any strong cleaner you can think of to go after. These fibers, by the way, are very tightly woven. Some are even coated. And when I get something that has a stain, I think there was one in here, something really dark like that, I like to spray that with fabric softener to loosen or relax the fibers so I can get in there and clean it properly. Manufacturers don't want you to do that. There's a liability. And that's what this all comes down to. That's what this video or segment of this video is about, liability. Follow those guidelines, and each manufacturer has a different guideline. Toyota, Honda, Ford, Chevy, Dodge, whatever vehicle you work on, you have to look up. And they will let you know how they want their seatbelt clean. And because of liability, if you're doing this for a side job or cleaning it for a friend or doing this as a business, you need to follow those guidelines to the T. If it's your own vehicle and you're going to hold on to the car for a long time and you don't have to worry about it passing on to somebody else, and clean it how you want to clean it. And that's why I cleaned it with a pressure washer. You know, I can understand somebody wanting to just let this drop into a bucket of a strong cleaner, but it's going to manipulate the fibers, and you don't want to have that liability
Right.
of somebody getting seriously injured. I mean, there's a small chance that there's an accident to begin with, but it happens, and if it happens, that's all it takes, and you could be in some serious trouble. So let me go over the safe way that most of these manufacturers, and I looked them up, would like you to clean it. So they don't want you getting it soaked. So you can't go in here and, well, this is my vehicle, so that is getting it soaked, believe it or not. It's going all the way through. They don't want you to do that.
Oh, you would spray it on the brush first and then?
You would spray a microfiber or a brush and then go after it. Now, these are two things to team up with the Typhon that I would go for. This is a P&S scrubber.
A P&S.
Say it slow so
Right.
you stay out of trouble.
A penis
with that.
scrubber, right? Got
Okay.
it.
And I'll put 7 or 8 squirts in there. And this is the perfect size that you can wrap it around. And just follow the belt and go with the grain all the way down through. This is going to get it damp, but not soaked. So
You're very good at this.
got to be good at something. All right, so you can use one of those, or you can get out a brush. So really, there's only 2 safe ways to do it: this or the brush, and let the fibers get in there and go
That
after.
stain,
whatever
you
you're
did a
cleaning.
great job on that.
Yeah, I mean it's better.
Better. What is that?
That's I don't know. I don't know what that is.
I don't know what that is.
Let's do a section down here. Let's do from here to here, just with the safe method. Looks like a natural motion. I don't know.
Well,
Okay.
look, you can see where you really hit it is it's clean, but what a pain in the balls is doing the whole thing.
It is. It's a lot of effort, but I mean, the trade-off compared to somebody getting hurt or losing their life is a no-brainer. But you could see the difference and the improvement that was made. And you just got to take your time. It's probably going to be a good 30, 40 minutes per seatbelt. You know, you
Yeah.
talk about 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 seatbelts in a car. You're going to spend your afternoon cleaning seatbelts. But that's the way it goes. When it's done, leave it out to dry naturally. Don't use a heat gun
yeah.
or forced air or anything. Just let it hang out of the car, or maybe let it sit in the back there so you can close your door and not have your battery go dead. And then when it's dry, then just pull your clamp and let it go back in and you're good to go. But yes, there is liability and there are rules for every make and manufacturer and year out there.
Thanks, Professor.
No problem. Let's get back to the table.
Let's get back to the table.
All right, we're back at the table. So before we get started, I thought this was interesting. You know, we had to purchase the exact same category from each store. Go over the bill and how close it was.
So we have Burger King versus McDonald's. We got a quarter pounder with cheese to compete against a Whopper with cheese. We got a cheeseburger versus a cheeseburger. We got McNuggets versus chicken fries. We got fries versus fries. We got a Filet-O-Fish versus the big fish. And we got, I think that's it. We got 7. Oh yeah, here's the problem. We got a Big Mac, and they used to have a Big King, but they didn't have the Big King at this location, so what I had to do was I had to Frankenstein a double Whopper Junior with cheese. Frankenstein it. So it's as close to a Big Mac as we're going to get from at Burger King.
And we did a little...
Oh, that's right, I forgot.
I was just going to mention, we did a little research on, you know, why the fast foods are unhealthy to begin with, and it's what they're fried in. And vegetable oils and seed oils you want to stay away from. And
the whole thing is canola. Did you know canola oil is actually a Canadian oil that was manufactured during World War II? And they had a surplus of the stuff, and they didn't know what to do with it because they had changed all of their fields over to growing this stuff. And it was used as an oil lubricant in machinery, and they didn't know what else to do with it, so they were like, let's see if we can get the Americans to buy it for frying. And it worked. And now you guys are stuck on it.
And they're still using it.
Still using it
I
today.
personally at home use avocado oils. I know you use 2 different.
Yeah, I use ghee, which is clarified butter. Basically, all the milk solids are taken out of it. It has a much higher flash point, so you can fry it with it. And then I also use pure beef tallow, which, I mean, if you want some luxurious tasting flavor.
Yeah. What do you guys use put down in the comments section what you use to prepare your foods?
Going tete-to-tete with these two guys, the total charge at McDonald's was $36.18 versus Burger King, which was $36.49.
You guys remember back in the day when the cheeseburgers were 50 cents?
Yeah, my dad had an ashtray on his bureau, and he would always take his change and throw it in the ashtray. And as a kid, I would sneak into his room and I would steal 80 cents so I could ride my bike over to McDonald's and get a cheeseburger.
Yeah. Yeah, that's when the burgers were worth it, the effort.
Borrow, not steal. Borrow. Sorry, Dad. Love you.
And again, we're going to, while we're doing that, cover shows that did not make it to a second
Shows are actors.
Yeah, or the actors that didn't make it out of the 80s, 90s.
Right, yeah.
Or
Basically, one-hit wonders, TV edition.
Yeah, that's interesting.
All right.
When you mentioned that, a couple actors from those days.
For sure.
popped up. Yeah.
And Mailroom Tim did not disappoint because I don't recognize a single TV show that he talked about.
And neither will I, I'm sure.
Not a single one. Like, not even like, oh, I think I heard about it. Nothing, even remotely close.
Now, when it comes to entertainment, him and I are not on the same
Not at
wavelength.
all. Not at all. Not at all. So you want to jump in or you want to jump in?
Let's jump in. Let's jump into the grease. Let's
right.
jump into the canola.
All right, here's round 1.
I can already tell you which is different. This one is Burger King and that one is McDonald's.
Yeah, so it's been so long since I've compared the two, but on the right, the typical skinnier, limpy fries.
They call them shoestrings, sir.
Yes, and then the thicker, more character, I guess.
Yeah.
Not a little bit darker, maybe, but
You know, they used to I think the fry game has come a long way, especially over at Wendy's. I think the Burger King fries used to be all coated and stuff, and those are gross.
Five Guys fries are my favorite, but you say that doesn't count because
I was told on good authority that Five Guys does not qualify as fast food because it does not have a drive-through. In order to qualify as fast food, you have to have a drive-through, which means Subway's out.
yeah, and we don't have a lot of choices here in this area. You know, on the West Coast, you got In and Out and
Yeah.
whatever, Way Back or whatever.
They got Carl's Jr., which is my personal favorite when I used to live there.
We have one, but it's pretty far.
It's a Hardee's.
Hardee's.
They're owned by the same
Same
parent company. All right.
All right, let's go with the McDonald's ones first.
That's not McDonald's. You're holding on to Burger King.
Oh, Burger King, that's right.
All right, Burger King fries. They're not terrible. They're definitely meaty, if that's the word. Starchy.
They're not quite as salty as I remember. The last time I had them, somebody went crazy with the salt shaker. And Sissy, by the way,
Getting
our shop
crazy.
manager, she loves fries, so she gets to help.
Getting crazy with the
There you
cheese
go.
whiz. All right, McDonald's, you're up. I'm going with
Limp,
Burger,
chewy.
I'm going with Burger King.
Burger King.
They almost say sweet. Do you taste the sweetness? Do you taste the sweetness?
Probably with the, whatever they're spraying the fields with. Potato fields. Here you go, girl.
You ever notice how you could drop a
There's
McDonald's?
an aftertaste, too,
Yeah.
now.
You can drop a McDonald's French fry in between your seats.
3 years later, you go to clean them out, and they look exactly the same. Maybe a
Exactly
little
the same.
stiffer.
Yeah. They don't rot, they mummify.
I can taste the grease just hanging
I don't
off
like
of my...
it. All right, so Mailroom Tim, his number 7 pick is C-16 FBI, 1997. Has an IMDb score of 6.8 out of 10. The series revolves around Criminal Division Squad 16, part of the Los Angeles field office of the FBI. Never heard of it.
Never heard of it.
Never heard of it.
You guys ever... I have no idea.
Good one there, Mailroom.
You want to go with yours?
Sure, I can keep talking all day. My number 7, 1966, Bruce Lee.
Yeah, okay. The Hornet?
The Green Hornet. Bruce Lee, a newspaper publisher, and his Asian valet / martial arts expert battle crime as the feared Green Lantern and Kato.
Kato, that's right. Yeah. And then the remake with
Yeah, let's
Seth
not
Rogen.
talk
Yeah,
about
okay, let's not talk about that.
They Hollywoodized it. I'm done.
Yep. I am going to go with, my list is a mix of actors and actresses plus some of the shows that didn't make it to another season or get renewed that should have been. So for number 7 for me, working my way to number 1, Jamie Gertz. She was the cutie in The Lost Boys. I always had a crush on her back in the day. She was in 16 Candles, The Lost Boys, and after the 80s, 90s, poof, gone.
But was she more for movies or was she for TV?
Both.
Okay.
A little bit of both.
Okay.
Yep.
All right.
And there's a couple that just didn't make it past the time period, never got
Yeah.
called back in for other shows, or she's still around.
All right, what's up next?
Here we go.
Round 2, fight.
Cleanse the palate.
We got
What
McNuggets
is
versus chicken fries. I like McNuggets, y'all. I like McNuggets.
Chicken fries.
I got to be honest with you. I used to be I used to be a McNugget monster, but then they changed it. They changed the recipe, I think twice now. Well, it became all white meat was the first big change, and I hated that. And then look how thin these things are now. They used to be truly nuggets, and now these things are just sad.
And what is
Yeah, I don't know what
is that thing?
It's a chicken fry.
What I'm kind of excited to see is when I bite into it, is it going to look like we're biting into chicken or plastic?
It's a good one.
Or foam?
All right,
All right, here we go.
just the tip. Cheers. It's not terrible.
No, it's not terrible. Now, you're looking in here, a closer look, you know, it looks like we're biting into styrofoam with air
Like a
pockets.
sponge.
Yeah. So what I'd love to know exactly what this is. Is this a paste of a little bit of chicken beaks and chicken feet and everything, chicken balls or
heads.
whatever? Yeah. Here, Sissy, you can have the rest of that one. I think all the flavor is in the breading
Yeah,
and the seasoning.
for sure.
To give you taste. All right,
sure.
let's go with this one. This one has a lot of seasoning, by the way. You can see the pepper and the salt sprinkled in there. So this should be tasty. Cheers.
I think this one tastes a lot more artificial. There's almost like a chemical taste in the breading.
Yeah, what I like about it, though, is it has a peppery, nice little bit of a kick to it. Maybe they did that to take away from the chemical. And then this is what it looks like to bite into it, almost like the same thing, like you're biting into that sprayable styrofoam you used to fill up holes in block walls or something.
Yep.
And they just bread it and give it to us.
It definitely has
Oh, this is going to be close
It
for
definitely
me.
has a peppery aftertaste. Like I can,
And I like that.
Yeah. I just don't like the taste up front. Throws me. I'll default to you, sir. Which one?
I'm going to have to go with this one because
Really?
I can still taste that
Oh yeah, it's still there.
spiciness,
It's
and I like that.
all right. Boom, there you go.
There you go, Sissy.
Burger King pulling out,
Shop manager?
pulling out front.
Yeah, she agrees. The chicken fries. Don't worry, you're gonna have more than that because we don't eat this stuff.
Start reusing plates. Okay.
Okay.
And we'll burn them through 'em. All right, number 6, mailroom Tim.
Yeah, you could put a vote over there for you, and we could tally all of these up as well.
You want to do it that way?
Yeah.
All right,
Why
so
not?
then you voted for Burger King as well, and I voted for the Nugget.
Yeah.
There you go. I like that.
Yeah.
See how we pivoted like that?
Yeah.
Because we're friends.
And just on the fly.
Unlike you guys, we're friends. Number 6 from Mailroom Tim, Odyssey 5. Nope, me neither. 2002. However, I am intrigued by this one. I think you can actually watch it on Tubi now. It stars Peter Weller, and I do like Peter
Yeah.
Weller. After witnessing the sudden implosion of Earth from orbit, a group of 5 Odyssey astronauts is sent, come on, public schooling, are sent 5 years back in time by an alien force to find the cause and prevent the disaster, and a vast conspiracy stands in their way.
I'll have to look for that.
Yeah, it's Tubi, it's free.
Tubi. I watch that.
Yeah, I do too.
Good stuff on Tubi.
I do.
Their originals aren't that. They're like C movies.
Yeah.
They have Tubi originals. Let's see. Number 6 for me is going to be. She was in movies and TV. Kelly McGillis never made it out
Kelly
of the
McGillis.
80s. Yeah. Top Gun.
She did not age well.
No, she did not. But just a gorgeous
I think
blue eye.
I think you're doing next month's episode, by the way, because next month is One Hit Wonders movie edition.
Well, hey, if you do TV, you can't stay away from an actor that does TVs because
Yeah,
they do movies,
I
and
know.
movies they do TVs. I have plenty more.
You ready for my number 6? This one's gonna make you smile. Michael Richards.
Oh, yeah.
Kramer.
Kramer.
Yeah. Oops. He made a mistake.
Yeah.
And killed his career. So yeah.
That was the 90s or early 2000s?
It was 90s. I think it was
Late
90s.
90s.
Yeah, it had to be late 90s because it was after the Seinfeld run, and he was doing stand-up, so it had to have been 2000s, early 2000s.
Oh, and he started a pilot or an episode of it was just starting. He was starting a new TV series.
Yep, and he career suicide.
What was it called? Kramer, I thought, maybe?
Probably. Yeah, it was probably a spin-off of Seinfeld.
It was a spin-off. And he just killed that quickly.
Yes, he did.
All right, well.
Yikes!
That was a good one.
Thank you, sir.
That's a real good one.
Thank you, sir.
All right, hit the pause button on that. All right, I think it's time to dive back into the vat of vegetable oil.
We ever really, I mean, when they say it's 100% beef, is that a stretch of the term?
Kangaroo meat or?
Well, I mean, beef is probably, it's cow, but like what part of the cow is 100% beef? You know what I'm saying?
Are you sure it's even cow?
I'm confident that we have a Department of Health now that's going to at least find out. All right.
All right.
All right. So
I'll
you can,
swap you one half for another.
okay.
There
Thank
you go.
you.
Now, obviously, the sesame seed bun gives it away as to where it's from. Which one do you want to start with?
Let's go. For me, Burger King won our burger war last time when we did cheeseburgers.
Before we bite into it, I would like to share some information on what I'm looking at them side by side. The patty for which one is this?
That's Burger King.
For Burger King is
Bigger.
thicker. It's bigger. They have more cheese. They have bigger pickles. Did they put mustard on it too?
Yeah.
Ketchup and
I
mustard.
think they both do.
So when it comes to visuals now, and look at the bun. The bun is,
This looks like just ketchup on the Burger King.
it could be.
I don't know.
The bun is definitely thicker.
And it's got sesame seeds, if that's a thing for you.
So visually, this looks,
Yeah, there's definitely mustard on the cheeseburger, on the McDonald's cheeseburger. I didn't see anything on Burger King. You know what though? This is something that I've always liked about
Yes.
McDonald's is they grill
Yep.
their bread, and
Yep.
that makes a hell of a difference. Not the case with Burger King.
although I always thought they did it to the top part because
Oh, you know what? You're right. There is a little bit.
there is a little bit of a griddle
twist.
mark.
Yeah. All right.
Which one are we going for first?
Burger King's fine.
Okay, Burger King.
Cheers.
Cheers.
I like it. I've always liked it.
I could taste the sugar in this one. Sugary. Now, the ketchup has sugar in it. It's a good sweet burger, and I can get that I taste that broiled.
The signature broil flavor.
You know, you notice how you pull up to a Burger King and you have that
Smoke.
coming out, so everybody down the block gets a good whiff of that.
Yep.
Great marketing, and you know what? It's free.
Yeah.
Free marketing.
Free marketing.
Cleanse the palate.
Fantastic.
Yeah, that's a good burger.
It won the burger challenge that we did episode 2 when we put all the cheeseburgers against each other.
Yeah, that was a good episode.
It was a fun.
That was a good day.
All right. McDonald's.
Mickey D's.
Cheers.
Cheers. Which side do I want to?
Burger King, hands down.
Burger King, hands down. It's just flat. All I tasted was pickle.
Yep.
Shop manager, here you go. Well, she is in heaven.
She can have all of this.
No, her diet's pretty strict. I don't feed her hardly any dog. I prepare every meal for her with rice and maybe a couple nuggets of dry food here and there to stabilize everything. But I get rotisserie chicken, or I make hamburger, or a turkey burger, or a chicken burger. and mix it with rice. She gets she gets a gourmet meal at night. She's not spoiled.
Number 5, mailroom Tim. Burger
Look
King
at
is
that.
pulling away.
Yeah.
Number 5, mailroom Tim. Brimstone, 1998. Has a 8.1 on IMDb out of 10. Never heard of it. A dead cop sentenced to hell is returned to Earth by the devil to recover 113 escaped evil spirits.
And the actor?
I don't know. It wasn't worth writing down.
Must have.
I let it go. There's 2 people that I actually wrote down. One is Peter Weller, and the next one is Christian Slater, but I still don't know. I've never heard
I
of
know we're not spring chickens, but just by the guys' lists, whoever does these is an older gentleman, definitely.
You think so?
Yeah.
It's 203, 97, 2012, 97, 2002, 98, 2008, 2002, 2003, 2003. I think it's definitely someone who's never experienced television.
Okay, that's a great point. Or experienced life at all, really, from his other choices. What the- he's
This
a-
is
what the hell
episode
for a
9,
rock
and
did
he's
he
never hit once.
All right, I'm going to go. My number 5 is an easy one. Rick Moranis. He did a lot. He did more movies probably.
Not probably.
Oh, he did both.
I know he did.
I think mid '90s he kind of fizzled out.
You know someone who did a great transition from movies to TV was Martin Short.
And Steve Martin too.
Yeah, but well, that's right. They have that series going on right now on Hulu,
Yeah.
Death in the Building or something like that.
Yep.
But didn't he do Lemony Click or the one where he was in the big fat suit?
Martin Short.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was really good. So he definitely made a great
he's-
transition from movies into TV.
To me, he's an older version of Dana Carvey. The
Yeah.
same character comedians. But yeah, Rick Moranis, Little Shop of Horrors, Ghostbusters, and lots and lots of other stuff. Still funny.
My number 5 is Freaks and Geeks. It has an 8.8 out of 10 on IMDb. It has 100% on Rotten Tomatoes.
They were on my list.
Really? Freaks and Geeks?
Yep.
Nice. A beloved coming-of-age comedy drama set to the early 80s. I mean, it hits all of the sweet spots for me.
And that one actor that's in it, he actually went on to do pretty many movies. I think he's still acting.
Yeah, well, he does. I mean, first of all, it had Jason Segel in it.
Yep.
And it had, who's the hot nerdy girl? The star of the show, and she's been in a bunch of stuff since then. And then the real nerdy dude with the super huge glasses, he went on to Silicon Valley and a bunch of other, TV shows. Especially on like HBO. So yeah, Freaks and Geeks was
just a one and done.
Yeah, but it was such a great show.
Yeah, how did that not get
I don't know,
picked
man.
up again? It's crazy.
How is that not farther up on my list? All right, bring on the cuisine.
Oh boy, here we go.
Oh, this is where we die.
my. Yeah,
All right, so this is fish, kids.
chop those in half.
I don't even know which is which.
So
I think this is McDonald's.
that looks like a block of cardboard with cheese on top of it.
Lordy.
They at least tried to put a little bit of lettuce on that one.
Yeah, gross.
Oh, there's a lot of stuff in
I
there.
think I'd rather have potted meat.
I guess that worries me if there's a lot of stuff in there. They're trying to hide something.
There's a tomato and lettuce, cheese.
Well, compared to
mayonnaise.
that, there's nothing in that.
They were supposed to have cheese on this. Oh, there is cheese.
There
on
is, but they put a half a slice of cheese on it.
Good grief.
Look at the slice. All right, there is a half-inch slice of cheese on this thing. Check that out.
That's wild. It's like Subway, half a slice. Cheap bastards.
All right, what does this one look like?
That's the Burger King one. That's
All
the
right.
big fish.
So this actually looks like there's fish.
Yeah, that's the biggest. The biggest difference is you can actually see flakiness of the fish.
All right, you can see a little bit of flakiness in that block
Can you?
too. Yeah, a little bit.
you're right. Okay.
Which one of you? This looks like a sourdough bun.
Yeah, or
Kind of
like a
a
potato
potato bun.
bun, yeah.
So that means it's going to be sweet as hell.
You want to do that one first?
Let's do this one first.
All right, here we go. Cheers.
Cheers.
Bloop. The things I do for you, Brian. It's not bad. You're right, it is sweet.
The bun. May I have a napkin, please?
I need one too, please, if you don't mind. Perfect. It's not a bad tasting sandwich though.
No. No, that's not bad at all.
The pickle really kind of
It
enhances.
starts
like
off sweet and it ends up salty,
yeah.
which is pretty cool.
I-
But now I have,
who knew? Who knew that King could make a fish sandwich?
but there is a fishy aftertaste though, so far.
Well, I'm
with
glad it's not a beefy aftertaste.
this. Thank goodness.
That would be a twist.
I don't have enough water to wash down my grease. All right, let's try this one here.
Now, unlike the Burger King one, this one looks like it has an actual tartar sauce on it, because this one is kind of like, looks like mayonnaise and pickles. And this one actually looks like tartar sauce.
Yeah, this one is thick on the tartar.
Yeah,
Trying to
I'm
hide
gonna try to
something.
squeeze some of that off.
Cheers.
There's a lot.
Yeah. I use a paper towel. That means I'm gonna need another paper towel.
I got one. There you go.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Burger King once again. That has no flavor.
I have no taste.
Zero flavor at
There's
all.
nothing. 2 for BK.
Fun fact, when I was 3 years old, we were going to Disney World in Florida. We need a new plate.
Our assistant will give us a new
Here's
plate.
your old plate. My mom got food poisoning on a filet of fish sandwich, and she has never been able to eat it ever since. Yep.
A huge portion of my diet is fish. Baked or on a flat top, but not fried, not breaded. And that is just downright, I don't know what type of fish they're using. It's not a cod or anything that I know of. Probably catfish,
I
or
could
something. Bottom dweller.
My AI girlfriend knows everything. What kind of fish is a filet o fish?
Haddock or cod?
She's thinking because it's so hard. It's so hard to know what they use.
She has to dig that deep because it's buried in the archives.
Yeah. Oh, good question. All right. Good question. The little square of mystery has a pretty clear origin story. Wild-caught Alaskan pollock. Certified sustainable by the Marine Steward Council. So McDonald's is being responsible.
Pollock. I don't think I've ever intentionally went into a store for pollock.
No, that's it. Minced Alaskan pollock mixed with a small amount of stabilizers.
Did I ever get pollock? Do you know? Pollock.
Yep, there you go. Pollock.
Halibut, salmon,
Just for the halibut.
tilapia,
Yeah, I've ordered all those.
cod, but not too much.
There's a
pollock.
place near my house that makes a sea bass, and it's so
Oh yeah, sea bass. Yeah, expensive.
good.
It's like $38 a pound up here. And the halibut's 38 too. Over $38 a pound.
Yeah. All right.
I'll go for. We have a local fish market right next to a deli or a meat manufacturer, slicer, whatever the hell you want to call it, a meat store, side by side, and then vegetables on the side of the road on the way home. And
Yeah, I saw you
take
had
it.
that nice farmer's market right
yeah,
there.
that's pretty
sweet.
cool. All right,
Number
three.
four.
Number 4.
Number 4. Mailroom Tim. My Own Worst Enemy. 2008. 7.3 on IMDb, starring Christian Slater. Still never heard of it. Harvey Spivey, an efficiency expert, lives a typical suburban life right down to the wife, 2 kids, dog, and a minivan. In contrast, Edward Albright is a lethal multilingual operative. It would seem the two men have nothing in common except for the fact they're in the same body. Dun dun dun.
I mean, Christian Slater was a staple in the 80s, but I've never heard of the show.
Yeah, not at all.
I mean, TV alone, to come up with this list would have been very difficult. But,
Some of us did their homework ahead of time and were prepared.
well, I had to go with what I actually
I
watched.
know.
And I don't watch a lot of TV. So my number 4 would be Jennifer Grey.
Jennifer Grey.
Yep.
Now I had the time of my life.
Wasn't she in Ferris Bueller too?
She was, yes.
Yeah.
His older sister.
Yep.
She was pissed at him all the time.
Yep. After that,
You're not going to be able to use any of these next month, just so you know. You're going to have
I
to
have
come
no
up with
problem
all
with
new
that.
people.
I'm set.
I at least try to give you guys a quality show. My number 4, and this I just recently discovered this show, and I mean, talk about binging a TV show. It's called Wayne.
Wayne.
Yep, and it's also on Tubi for free. It's probably, I would say, True Detective season 1, and then Wayne, as far as acting is concerned. Like these two kids or teenagers. Anyway, Wayne, it's an 8.3 out of 10 on IMDb, 100% on Rotten Tomato, because I know what I'm talking about. After the death of his father, a good-hearted 16-year-old vigilante sets out with his new friend to get back his dad's stolen 1979 Trans Am.
That's right up my alley. I'm gonna have to look for that one.
It is
True
fantastic.
Detective, didn't they swap kind of
Well, it was each season was a whole
different,
a whole new story. So like season 1 was a self-contained story, season 2 was a self-contained story, and season 3 was a self-contained story. And as far as season 1 is as good as TV gets. It was the ending was a little bit weird, but I mean, as far as even like the waitress that didn't mean anything, her acting was spot on. You know what I mean? Like every single person in that season was just phenomenal acting.
That kind of in the same lines of Fargo, how they changed it and changed actors every season, and that jumped a shark.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
what the hell
I think
before?
I don't remember the last time, True Detective. True Detective's been a couple of,
That yeah.
season 3 was years ago, I think, right? Before COVID.
Yeah, it's a shame.
I think. So that's my number 4, Wayne. You got to check it out. It's really, really good.
I will.
Yeah, I mean the kid,
Couple things
the
to look
kid,
at
the
now.
kid goes nuts. If he sees an injustice happening, he goes bananas.
All of these streaming apps and devices.
Yeah,
I mean,
we got rid of Netflix, by the way. We don't need it.
No.
We don't need it anymore. So you got Tubi and
that shit adds
and Play-Doh.
up.
Yeah,
You get a couple of the
Pluto.
apps.
yeah.
You can get
For a
in
while
trouble.
there, it was like I was doing one, my wife was doing one, my stepson was doing one, and we were just kind of sharing each other's accounts. But it's just like
Yeah.
Netflix, it keeps going up, and I mean Amazon Prime keeps going up. That'll probably be the next one that gets dropped is Amazon Prime.
Yep.
But I mean, I like the shopping part.
Hulu, Paramount. I like things on the HBO Max. I mean, there's some here and there all over the place.
Yeah.
Paramount, I'm waiting for the new Landman series to come out, so that should be. I enjoy that one. A lot of those are written by the same guy. What's his name? Jonathan. I forget what his name is, but I don't know how he comes up with these stories season after season.
Thank you, sir.
All right, the next. What is this? Chicken.
This is, what do we have here? This is the McCrispy. This is the McCrispy, and this is the original chicken sandwich from Burger King. That thing is a monster.
I can already feel my blood pressure going up with the salt. Again, I like to look inside here and see, are we biting into insulation foam or is this actual chicken?
This actually looks like, McDonald's looks like a piece of chicken. And it was uncanny how similar in price all this stuff was.
I'll be damned, that looks a whole lot, that really
Looks-
does look
look like a
chicken.
piece of
All right,
chicken.
I have to show these side by side
All right.
in front here.
All right.
I know I don't have to because a lot of these guys out here in the audience are already familiar with that, but for those that aren't,
Those are. For our vegan folk that don't know. Yeah, definitely.
Which one do
This one looks a lot more like that chicken nugget and the chicken fry.
Yeah, insulation.
And this one looks like an actual real piece of chicken. However, this one has cheese and mayonnaise.
They
and
loaded it down
lettuce.
to hide that, and the breading on
This
the
one
outside.
has absolutely nothing. I thought it was supposed to have like mayonnaise or something on it. It has nothing. But also, the bun is grilled, which is always a plus.
They're saying, hey, we don't need all that extra crap. We're
Yeah.
just going to rely on our chicken.
You know what? I bet this was their solution to Chick-fil-A, because this is exactly, well, Chick-fil-A has a little bit of mayonnaise. Doesn't Chick-fil-A have mayonnaise on there?
I think they just do the chicken bun
Chicken
and
in the
pickles.
pickle.
Yeah.
All right, so then this is their answer to Chick-fil-A. What do we do, Burger King?
Yeah. Sweet at first, turning into salty as I'm getting to the breaded crust around the chicken. The chicken has no texture, it just melts in your mouth. It's not chicken.
Yeah.
It's just ground up.
Overall, not terribly impressed.
No. No, I think this is where BK trails off a little bit. Cleanse the palate.
It's Burger King, not Chicken King.
I know you smell this and this is like crack for her.
All right, here comes the McCrispy. Is that what it is? The McCrispy?
I don't know.
Yeah, McCrispy. Here we go.
That's more like chicken.
Mm-hmm.
It's a little chewy.
Very chewy. Very chewy. I'm gonna go Burger King. It doesn't have any flavor at all, and it's kind of work to chew it.
Yeah. I thought that was going to kill it, but I have to agree with you. All the other stuff that they put on probably helps, but
Yeah.
what do you think? Yep, she agrees.
She agrees.
Let's do it.
I'm running out of plates for you.
Yep. Well, I was going to say you can dump that
Oh, yeah, here,
onto the pile.
here.
I'll just keep them.
All right.
Keep that one over there. Cycle through.
All right, where are we at? Number 3? Number 3, Mailroom Tim. John Doe, 2002. Nothing? Me neither. IMDb score of 7.8. A man who seems to know everything but his own name helps police solve crimes as he searches for his identity. John Doe.
I'll take that list and look for a couple of those, but
What are you doing there, you?
hey, she can't wait.
All of this will be yours in a couple of minutes. What's your number 3?
There's probably a pattern going on here with the females, but
In movies?
Phoebe Cates.
Phoebe Cates.
Another one lost to the 80s and 90s. She was in a couple movies after
Was
that.
she?
Yeah.
But I mean, her claim to fame was
Coming out of the pool.
coming out of the pool.
That's it. Yeah.
Fast Times, Richmond High.
Yep. And then who did the song as she's coming out of the, that was the Cars.
Yep.
Something radio or, I forget what it was. Iconic song. I mean, when I hear that, that scene just pops into my head. It's not the only thing that pops, but
Just the tip. All right, number 3, Jack Gleason.
So is this before or this is probably before Smokey and the Bandit?
No, it's very recent, actually.
I give up.
Game of Thrones, King Joffrey.
Oh,
He quit.
wrong Gleason.
This is Jack Gleason. He actually quit acting because of all the death threats that he got for being that evil of a character. What a story. Like, he made it one of the most popular shows of all time, and he quit acting because of the death threats he got for being such a prick.
He was that good at acting that he
Yeah, he's like, I'm out. I'm not doing this anymore. I'm going to go be a farmer or something.
persuaded idiots that it was real.
Is that not bananas?
Yeah. It doesn't surprise me, though.
King Joffrey, number 3.
Number 3, blazing through it.
Junior, you're up.
Hit the pause button. I gotta go BB. All right. What's up next?
Oh, we got the Big Mac.
Oh, now we're getting into the
All right,
good
now,
stuff.
again, it used to be they had a Big King that was the answer to the Big Mac, but they didn't have it anymore. So I kind of had to cannibalize Frankenstein this one. It is a Whopper Junior with double Whopper Junior with cheese.
So the Big King was stacked like that?
Yeah, it was exactly the same thing. It had another piece of bread in between, the whole 9 yards.
Now, I got to tell you, I love the Big Mac. It'll be interesting to taste it with a flame broil kind of twist to it.
Yeah. Interesting hack. You order a quarter pounder with cheese, you can get it with the Big Mac sauce. So if you're trying to be carb conscious,
Don't bother. What the heck?
just saying, be. Oh my.
If you're gonna go drive up to these places, dine in, or go through the drive-through, just get the damn Big Mac and get it over with,
Right.
and enjoy yourself. If you're gonna,
I got to
put
be
that
honest with you.
crap
I
in your
stopped
body.
getting the Big Mac because the patties kept getting smaller and smaller and smaller.
This patty is not even.
It doesn't cover the bun.
No, not even a quarter inch. Not even an eighth of an inch.
Bread to burger ratio is off, and I don't like it already. This looks.
All these used to be so much thicker too. What is going on? Show this.
Monstrosity.
And this is called what again? The double.
It is a
quarter pounder?
double Whopper Junior with cheese.
Okay. And then look how thin that kangaroo. I mean that
Kangaroo meat. Exactly.
All right, let's go for the
The Mac.
Big Mac.
Big Mac. Big Mac. Come on, McDonald's. You got to come back a little bit because you're getting blown out. Cheers.
cheers.
It's iconic for a reason.
Doesn't quite taste the same. As my memory serves me.
I could not tell you the last time I had a Big Mac.
Now, what
Dude,
makes
look how
that?
tiny that. Look at this. Look at this thing.
You know, I think that's what it is. There's just no meat to give you.
Look at that. What the?
How are you
what-
supposed to get a taste of meat out of that when that's buried between?
What the f is this? Look at that. Look at that.
Yeah, that's pathetic. Now, what makes that is the sauce.
There's a sauce. That's what I'm saying. You taste that iconic
yeah,
Big Mac sauce. It hasn't changed in,
ketchup,
since
mayonnaise.
1970.
Yep.
Well,
But because there's no meat in there, you're just eating 3 buns with the sauce, and you lose that flavor. That's gone to me.
yeah, agreed. What a disappointment. McDonald's,
What's up?
the mighty has fallen. You know, they do 4 times the amount of sales a year than
I
Burger
think
King
that's,
does.
after I don't know how many billions served, they're just like, here, take that and eat
Yeah.
it. That's the way it is.
We don't need your money. Mm. But you're going to eat it anyway because it's addictive. My whole keto has been so thrown today. I'm never going to get back.
Oh, I'm going to have to drink another gallon of water.
It doesn't even compare. They're so much better.
Yeah, because there's meat.
Yeah.
You get the saltiness of the meat. You get the flavor of the meat.
You actually taste onion. You actually.
Hands down. Sissy, I know you want a piece of that. you go. Oh, she's in heaven. You are not getting dinner tonight. I'll give her a peanut butter bun or something. And you're going for a long walk. Yes.
All right, we're coming to the bottom of the order. We only got one more to do.
That was a little disappointing.
Yeah. I mean, the Big Mac, 2 all beef patty, special sauce, lettuce, cheese, pickles, onions, all sesame bun. You failed.
Yeah, that.
You failed. Oh, we got
So not only did the quality of the food and the thickness of the meat, but the price went.
Oh yeah, that Big Mac was $6.39. The Whopper Jr. was $6.08. So.
$6 for buns.
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 If they're the right buns, though, I'd pay that.
6? Yeah, I guess.
You know, she looks good. And
I don't want seeds on my buns, though.
nobody wants seeds. He just got it. He just got it. Wow.
Number 2.
Are we at number 2?
Already.
Here we are at number 2. All right. Mailroom Tim. Playmakers. 2003. It's got an 8.4 on IMDb. The series is a gritty ensemble drama about off-field lives of a group of players on a pro football team and how they deal with the pressure of being on the professional level. Sounds like a hoot.
If you say so, I didn't know it existed.
Me neither. Never heard of it.
And what was it on?
I don't believe I know.
Ion Network or whatever?
Pluto. Playmakers.
A&E?
You can only rent or buy it on Amazon. It is not being shown anywhere.
Who the hell would have seen that?
Way to go, Mailroom Tim.
Way to go. And my number 2 was on your list. I don't know, maybe 6 or 7. Freaks and Geeks.
Freaks and
yeah,
Geeks.
Yeah.
That's a good number 2.
Yeah, it is a good number 2.
It is a great
Especially
number
when
two.
I only have 2 TV shows on my list.
No direction, huh? No rules.
No rules, no direction.
My number 2 is my absolute favorite TV show of all time. Firefly.
Firefly. Mm-hmm. I'll have to look it up. Everything that you've recommended, I've picked up on and enjoyed, as you've seen, because I get back to you that night. Hey, this is damn good.
So it was created by Joss Whedon. It is an absolute epic sci-fi adventure.
What network?
I think you can get it on Hulu and.
Remember that.
Oops.
Assistant.
My assistant. Okay, yeah. You can watch it on Hulu, you can watch it on Disney, you can watch it on HBO Max. 500 years in the future, a renegade crew aboard a small spacecraft tries to survive as they travel the unknown parts of the galaxy and evade warring factions, as well as authority agents out to get them. Nathan Fillion is the commander, but Gina Torres is in it, Alan Tudyk is in it, Marina Baccarin, you know her from the Deadpool movies.
I'll have to give it a shot. By the
Adam
way,
Baldwin is in it. We love Adam Baldwin. He's a patriot. Thank you very much.
good guy.
Not to be confused with the other Baldwins. Yeah, it's absolutely fantastic. And the reason why it was discontinued, apparently it originally aired on Fox. And Joss Whedon and whoever dumb B was in charge of Fox were having a warring dispute between each other. And so she purposefully aired every episode out of sequence. So episode 1, you'd actually be watching episode 6. Episode 2, you'd be watching episode 4. Episode 3, you'd be watching episode 9. And so nobody knew what was going on, and the show sucked because it had
That-
zero
that was
continuity.
Complete sabotage.
It was 100% sabotage. So there was this ginormous outcry from the cult following that was Firefly, and so Joss Whedon made that movie Serenity, which was basically a 2-hour wrap up to the story, so that people could have closure and stuff like that. And unfortunately, I think they made a lot of really poor choices to just kind of hurry up and wrap the story up. It's such an epic show, and now that you can watch it in sequence, it makes perfect sense, and it is a masterpiece of sci-fi. So
I'll have to look it up for sure.
it's my number 2. So imagine what my number 1's gonna be.
All right. Where is our? By the way, I want to thank our assistant today. He did a great job. And if you want our assistant to become a guest before this end of this year,
Yeah,
name it down in the comment section, and we can bring him.
absolutely. We love
can
having
bring him
guests
on
on.
as a
It
guest.
puts on another flavor
Yes.
of the show.
We haven't had a guest in a while.
We have it. All right, this looks like the quarter pounder with cheese.
And the Whopper.
And that is the Whopper.
full-size Whoppy.
Did they put bacon on that?
They put bacon on a Whopper?
They were not supposed to. I just ordered a Whopper. A Whopper with cheese to compete against the quarter pounder with cheese.
I mean, there's a lot of bacon on there. Maybe they started doing that. I haven't had a Whopper in I don't know how long.
Me neither.
But
But if you look,
assistant, Google.
it just says Whopper. Whopper with cheese. That's it. It's all $7.19 versus the quarter pounder $6.39. I think I would pay the extra change to get that bigger burger. Look at the size difference.
Well, if you get bacon on it too, I mean, that's extra meat.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. But now, when you cut it in half, how thick is that going to be?
This is supposed to be a quarter pounder. I used to work with this paramedic, and we'd go into fast food, because the overnight shift, a lot of times all you could do is go to fast food joints and stuff like that. And we were in a Taco Bell, and there was the 1-pound burrito, and there's a little asterisk on the menu. It says 1-pound burrito asterisk. And he was like, "That's how they F you. You see that little asterisk right there? They say it's before they cook it, and then they can just make it whatever they want, whatever size they want." This guy, he was the same guy that would be like, "I'm so hungry, my stomach thinks my throat's been cut." Just retarded things that he would say.
Just an FYI, though, I just Googled it, and apparently it's an add-on. You can get it as an option.
You might have gotten somebody else's Whopper.
It's possible. But my menu, or my receipt tells me exactly, sorry, I'm doing the ass backwards.
All right, that's all right. I'll just add another plate here and we'll put it down.
This Whopper is whopping. In all fairness, we probably should pick the bacon off. But it's also been my experience that fast food bacon has zero flavor, as it is, so. It's just sodium.
It's normally sliced so thin.
Wow, that is a Whopper.
That is a Whopper. Even if we take the meat off of there, that bacon flavor is already gone
Yeah.
through, so we'll have to count it.
All right, so here's your quarter pounder. The first time McDonald's actually delivered on a substantial sized piece of meat.
Yes. That's not a quarter pound.
There's no way. Maybe Bruce was onto something.
Well, let's give it a shot.
Cheers. I like the onion. I've always liked the onion on the quarter pounder. But
Dang it, I didn't get that. I didn't get an onion.
it's also one of the only sandwiches they have that actually puts a substantial piece of onion as opposed to like the minced stuff, like on the Big Mac that we just had and the,
No, I like the the ring.
yeah.
I didn't get much of the flame boiled kind of flavor.
Well, you're not
from
getting
it.
flame boiled. That's the
Oh, that's
Whopper.
this one.
That's a quarter pounder.
Oh, that's right. I didn't like that one.
Yeah, it's meh.
Not much of a taste.
Yep.
All right, with the cleanse the palate. All right, I have a nice area over here that doesn't have bacon right on this side.
Okay. and I will eat the same side. Substantial amount of mayonnaise on that side, though.
Yes.
Good gravy. It just tastes better.
Much.
Even with that copious amount of mayonnaise, it still tastes better.
Much,
The,
much better.
the flavor of the onion, the tomato, the meat tastes better.
Definitely the cheese.
All right. Well, in the first round of the Burger
By
Wars,
far.
Burger King smokes the competition.
Look at that. That amazes me. That's crazy.
And they outsell them 4 times as much. I think their net sales last year was 53. Did I say three? $53 billion, and their net sales were like $12 billion.
What do you think about this? Does this align with your taste buds? It wasn't even close. It wasn't even a hard decision.
Yeah, I think we were split on only that one, and that was the chicken fingers. Chicken fingers versus the
fake-
chicken nuggets.
Yeah, the insulation foam.
Yeah.
You want to know my guess as to why that is? The reason why McDonald's makes significantly more is because of their advertising and just brand recognition. That's literally.
Sure. I would also argue that there's more branches of McDonald's than there are
Oh,
Burger
yeah,
King.
of course. Sure.
You know what I mean? You're not really a town until you have a McDonald's in it. That's the old saying.
And Mickey D's has Ronald. Who does Burger King have? The Burger King guy?
Yeah, man, a scary clown guy. Well,
Which
you know,
one
he's
scares kids less?
that plastic king.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
All right, we are
This
winding
is
this
the most
down.
expensive Thor podcast ever, just from eating fast food.
Yes.
Number 1. This is number 1 for Mailroom Tim.
We're not going to. Why even bother? Just scroll it up, throw your shoulders.
Keen Eddie. Keen, K-E-E-N. Keen Eddie, 2003. Has a 8.3 on the IMDb. A wisecracking New York City cop detective, Eddie Arlett, who has no respect for authority, is himself a fish out of water when he is assigned to a police precinct in the UK.
Not interested.
Not even a little bit.
My number 1 is going to blow you out of the
I can't
water.
wait. I hope it's a TV show.
And the audience is
All
going to
right.
be blown away and agree.
I mean, you could have gone with Gary Coleman from Different Strokes. You could have gone with, you could have picked any sitcom in the 80s.
Kirk Cameron.
Kirk Cameron is another one. I mean, he did kind of go on to B-list some movies.
Left Behind series, I think, right?
Yeah. But no, you decided to go in your own no direction.
Hey, it is no direction detail.
It is no direction detail.
I'm not staying on the tracks.
All right, hit me.
Number 1 is Mindhunters Netflix.
Mindhunters, that was a good
I
flick.
loved it.
That was a great series. Not even a series. Series, I guess, right? Because, I mean, it was one season. But
It was
there
a season,
yeah.
and they mentioned that they were going to come out with a second season, never did.
They never did.
And they're still talking about it. But since they never did, it's on this list.
Highly recommend you guys go and watch.
Mindhunters
Mindhunters crushes. It's all based on true stories about basically the FBI trying to figure out how to track down serial killers in the 70s. It's pretty wild. And
Yeah.
these two FBI agents go and they interview serial killers in prison and try to learn how their brain works.
Yeah, they were doing profiles.
Yeah. Pretty wild stuff. Good stuff.
Yeah,
I approve.
absolutely.
Highly approve of that one. That was your redemption swan song.
It was. Everything shot in one load.
Phoebe Cates. Come on. Jennifer Grey. All right, my number 1. 1952.
What? All right, I wasn't even a thought.
George Reeves.
George Takei?
No, George Reeves. This is a good one. This is why he makes number one.
No idea.
The Adventures of Superman. It was the original Superman TV show, George Reeves. And the reason why I say that he's a one-hit wonder is because he was typecast as Superman, and therefore he couldn't get another role doing anything else. He even made an appearance on I Love Lucy as Superman. They hired him to be Superman for little Ricky's birthday party. And he killed himself because he was typecast as Superman.
Wow. That's hardcore.
Yeah, like you don't get more one-hit wonder than that.
I guess not.
I'm Superman. I'm only going to be Superman. Click, click, boom.
Yeah, that's...
So George Reeves takes my number one spot as a one-hit wonder in the world of the Adventures of Superman. Fun fact, you're going to love this. Lois Lane in that TV series, Adventures of Superman, 1952, ran I think for 7 seasons. The Lois Lane character in that TV show later played Lois Lane's mother in the Christopher Reeve 1978 Superman movie, the Superman movie. Played Lois Lane's mother on the train when Clark is running and he beats the train. He's in high school and he beats the train, and she's like, "Mom, look, there's a man running at light speed." And she was just like, "Lois, you know better than to tell lies," and slaps her. Same Lois Lane. That's so cool. What a great callback.
What an homage.
Anyway, that's what we got.
That is our list for this episode.
No Direction 9 in the books.
In the books. Winding
Next-
down.
Next month, we are going to do One Hit Wonders movie edition.
Again, for me. Deja vu.
And we're going to do round 2 of the Burger Wars, and I believe it's going to be Wendy's versus Dairy Queen, because that's the only thing that you guys have close to this location is a Dairy Queen. As far as fast food chains is concerned, the Hardee's / Carl's Jr. is like half an hour away in the opposite direction, and so it would take me like an hour to go and get it. So we're just gonna hit the grill and chill. Dairy Queen versus Wendy's.
Yes. Yeah, we'll have to find one because we don't have that type of a Dairy Queen in this.
No, it's on my way up. I pass it.
Yeah.
So, and then come back in December, and we're going to have the
championship.
the finale, the championship between Burger King and whoever wins next week, and then we're going to do One Hit Wonders Music Edition. All right. So. Make sure you support the channel. Click on the link below. Use No Direction 10 to save yourself some cheddar. Thank you so much to the House of Rags. Make sure you go to the House of Rags for all your detailing needs. They have everything, including the best products on the market. Phoenix EOD. I would have said BC line, but...
Yeah, the Typhon that we showcased earlier does a great job on not only seatbelt material and upholstery, but it does great on plastics. You have dirt that's in the textured plastics. It does a great job getting that out of there. And all you do is play with your dilution ratios, and it's all you need. It's the only product you need on your shelf.
Thanks, sir.
Yeah, absolutely. We thank you guys for hanging with us once again.
Let us know if we missed your favorite one-hit wonder. And we'll see you next time.
And on behalf of the shop manager and our assistant, we bid you adieu. Catch you later.